All right, let me go ahead and flip this real quick. Check, check. All right, so audio good. Audio definitely looks like it is good. All right, cool. How's that look? Do I need to drop the ND filter down a little bit? It looks great. Cool. And you know what I gotta do real quick? I gotta pull up the TikTok chat. There we go. Okay. Bear with me real quick, y'all. I am just making sure I got everything set up for the live stream. Just give me a minute here. Pull up Streamlabs. Oh, actually, we can just put Streamlabs and that together. Perfect, perfect. All right, cool. What's going on, guys? Let me see, am I in frame? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna lean up on the Corolla. So, as a celebration of reaching 250,000 miles on the Corolla, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a wash and I'm gonna detail it. Now, I've detailed this car before. However, I have not given it the full detail treatment. Like, I've taken care of the interior when I first got it, but we're gonna do something special. So welcome back, JDMJ. I hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Thank you for everybody who's joining live, and thank you everybody that's joining after I've recorded this. Currently, like I said, we're gonna be taking care of the Corolla. Just reached 250,000 miles on it the other day. I picked the camera up, but we are currently live and I got too much going on in order to make that happen. But I already hit it with a little pre-wash. So let me go ahead and pan over here and let me show you guys what we're working with. So over here to the left, we have a variety of products. So everything over here, break down what we got. So we got a couple different options for wash. And I actually have a foam blaster. So let me go ahead and pick this up and we're gonna fill this bad boy up too. Some people call it a Suds Cannon, foam blaster, whatever you want to refer to it as. This one is a Chemical Guys Foam Blaster Pro. And this one's pretty sweet. I have one that hooks up to a power washer, but this one is pretty sweet because it just goes on the end of the hose. It's got a little connector. And then the hose, let me grab the hose real quick. The hose also has a quick connect on it. So this is pretty damn sweet. For example, when I used to live with my pops, it was easier to use the power washer because it was perfect. It would do the job. But since I don't have a power washer over here, I'm gonna be using this bad boy. Bear with me real quick. You know how it is when you're working on when you go to wash the car and the hose wants to get hung up every 5 seconds. There we go. It should be enough. So yeah, we got a little quick connect. Go ahead and show y'all real quick. There we go. And then here in a minute, we're gonna fill this up with some wash solution. And this is also adjustable. This will adjust the mix. So there's a knob on this bad boy so you can get the mix just right. As you can see right here, there's numbers on it. I think it goes 3 through 6. But anyways, that's what we're working with. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this real quick. Make sure I don't get this on the our extension cord. But yeah, that's what I got going on. So we're gonna take care of the Corolla because the Corolla takes care of me, gets me everywhere I need to be. I need to move this hose before it takes me out for a second time. Corolla gets me everywhere I need to be, so we're gonna take care of the Corolla, do a little TLC. Just flip this screen out so I can see. So yeah, one of my favorites. So I have a couple of soaps that I want to use up just because like this one is, I've had this one for a while. So we're going to take care of this one and we're going to use some of this. So I have a couple of different options. We got Mr. Pink. This one smells like bubble gum. We got citrus wash and gloss. This one's pretty dope. This one smells like lemons. And then we also got sticky snowball. And this one is for max suds, especially when you're using something like the foam blaster. So let me check real quick. I forget how much soap it tells me to add in here. We're probably gonna do a little more. 1 to 3 ounces, okay. All right, 1 to 3 ounces of favorite car wash to solution tank. Cool. 1 to 3 ounces. So this is the 5 line. So I'm gonna use a majority of sticky snowball. There's about 2 ounces right there if I had to guess. And so we got 2 ounces of sticky snowball going in. Then we're gonna throw in some citrus. Let's just double check. Cool. Just want to make sure. Some of their products have other additives to them. Like some of them are like a wash and polish all in one. So this one's a little bit of an off color, but we're gonna go ahead and throw it in. I needed to use this stuff anyways. I've had it for a while and it's starting to lose color. So we're gonna go ahead and use this. Probably gonna get an extra suds wash today, so it's gonna be going crazy. So I'm throwing extra soap in, especially stuff that I've needed to use up. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this used up. But yeah, anyways, like I said, we just reached 250,000 miles on the Corolla, which is pretty sweet. So I figured I'd throw a little TLC at it. There we go, we already got some bubbles, right? Okay, so there goes the rest of that citrus wash and gloss. Okay, we got the sticky snowball, right? Already threw about 2 ounces of that in. And then, you know what? We're also gonna throw in some Mr. Pink, because this stuff is, oh yeah, this stuff is great. All these products also are by Chemical Guys. I'm not at all sponsored by them. I just so happen to have a detail garage that sells their products out here pretty close to where I live at, so I like to use their stuff. Throw a little bit of that in there. And we should be pretty good on soap. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we got more than 3 ounces of soap in here. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up real quick. And here in a moment, we're gonna go ahead and add some water to this. Fill it up to the 30, I think, 30 ounces. Probably got about 5 ounces of soap in here, which is almost double the amount that you need to use, but like I said, I wanna give it a good wash, so it's getting a good wash. We also got some instructions for the foam cannon, as you can see. Let you guys take a look at that real quick. And so far we already did everything over here. We got the solution mixed up. We're gonna hit the car with some more clean water real quick, just to before we start hitting it with the bubbles, the suds. And then here, adjust the dial on the mixing head to desired foam level. I forget what is more. It's cool though, we'll figure it out. Anyways, like I said, I haven't used this in a minute, so we're gonna do this. And then I need to change up my category because I'm not doing gaming. Let's see. Screw it, we're gonna go chat and interview for today. And we also got a little bug and tar remover. I'm just gonna throw a splash of this in here. Oh wow, that stuff's strong. Look like battery acid. Looks like battery acid. It's cool though. We're gonna go ahead and throw some of that in the mix. And yeah, should be good. Should be more than good. So let's go ahead and get this filled up with some water. Gonna start sudsing over. Is that almost there? Yep, almost there. Can't even tell where the water level is at. Go ahead and throw the top on here. Let's give it a good shake. Get this stuff mixed up. Like I said, this is like double the amount of soap that you need to use. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it turns out. The other thing too is I noticed when you throw a little extra soap into the foam cannon, which is this bad boy right here, I noticed it typically foams up a whole lot better when you go to wash the car. So I don't mind throwing a little extra in there. And I have a, if you guys can tell right there, next to the bucket, there is a mean collection of soap. Like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got like 7 different kinds of soap over there. So anyways, I'm gonna turn us back to the car real quick. And we're gonna start spraying the car down. We're just gonna hit it with some water first, for starters. I did before I went live, and then I figured, you know what? I might as well jump on the live and make some content out of it. Gonna pop these out, rinse those off. So yeah, anyways, like I said, celebrating 250,000 miles, I figured I'd throw a little TLC at the Corolla, the good old daily. And it was getting a little dusty. I had my last hose ended up blowing up. I had one of those, like the expandable hose, the one that like fills up with water pressure and it gets larger. Well, I ended up having that blow out recently, so I had to go get a new hose the other day. And since I didn't have a hose for a little bit, I was just letting the car get a little dirty. So kind of looking forward to it. Almost forgot the car looked this good. Anyways though, like I said, I'm gonna give it a very quick wash. I want to try to get this done as quickly as possible because the main part that's gonna take more time is actually hitting it with the polisher and taking care of some of the scratches and marks here and there on the car from when I originally picked it up. Spray down the rims. That's a joke. That's a joke for anybody that didn't catch that. I got hubcaps on the Corolla. Stock rims, stock Steelies. All right. Now that we got the Corolla hose down, I'm just about to hook this up. Yeah, this new hose, I kind of miss the expandable hose. It's so much better than this rubber hose or whatever, plastic, whatever this is. I kind of miss the other one. The other one wasn't as much of a pain. Anyways, it looks like we got our water level to here, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with more water, let the suds spill over, and then we're gonna start foaming the car down. Start giving it a good wash. Try not to drop that, because if I do, I'm dropping it straight in the rocks. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Or what is today? Today not Friday. Today might be Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. There we go. We fill on water now. I think so. Cool. So yeah, we already hosed down the Corolla. As you can see, we got the Foam Gun Pro. What is this called again? Foam Blaster 6 Pro by Detail Garage or Chemical Guys. Show y'all real quick. That's what we're using. It's pretty sweet. Comes with a little hose attachment with the nozzle, and it's got the quick release. And then you can also adjust the suds here with the knob, which I will show you. So you got levels from 0 up to I think 6, if I'm not mistaken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, oh, it goes, yeah, 5 levels, my bad, not 6, okay. So you got 5 levels of foam adjustment, and then you can also adjust the angle of the spray by using this bad boy right here. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hook this up. As you can see, we got plenty of water in here, and we're gonna start spraying. start foaming the car down. And then once the car is foamed down, I have a wash mitt that we're gonna hit it with. So let's go ahead and, there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this to 5, because why not? I want max foam. And then it's gonna spray evenly, so let's go ahead and get to it. Oh yeah, there we go. Give it a good shake. Perfect. Let's get something like the straight, oh shit. Gotta tighten that up real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about this foam gun. I always wanted one, so when I saw that they made one that you could hook up to the hose and you don't need the pressure washer for it, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get one of those. It works great too. I love it for when I'm washing the car. Foaming down the other side right now. Hit the tires. And I'm gonna spin back around so we can get the trunk real quick. Like I said, I'm trying to work relatively quickly. Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss. That's one thing I don't miss about having a rubber hose, is the fact that it likes to get stuck on the tires every time. Don't miss that. All right. So as you can see, we got the car foamed down all good. About to put a noise gate on, that way you guys don't have to hear the dogs barking. All right, so once I get the car foamed down, I usually just take the foam blaster off. As you can see, we went through that soap pretty quick. And I got a wash mitt. I got a huge wash mitt. I like to use this one right here. And like I said, everything I use is from Detail Garage. Not at all affiliated or sponsored by them, but I like to use their products. I have a Chemical Guys Detail Garage right down the street, as you can see. So I like to use this as an extra large Chenal wash mitt, and then I like to use a little scrub for the anywhere it's got like bug and tar, anything like that. And go ahead and wet this down real quick. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna give the Corolla a quick wash. At the end of the day, it was more dusty than anything. I'm not super concerned about how it was looking, but more important part, like I said, since the Corolla now has 250,000 miles on it, I want to, after we get it washed and dried, as long as we still got a good amount of sunlight, which I think we will, shouldn't take me very long to get it washed, I want to throw a little polish at it. Maybe we'll do a little buff action and throw some wax on it to get that paint really, really shimmering. And I'm probably gonna do the windows on the inside, a little interior wipe down just because it needs it. It's about time. Let's see, is that, okay, cool. So yeah, I like to go top to bottom. And if my car was a lot dirtier, I would be dunking the mitt every so often, but I don't feel that's necessary. I'll just hit it with a little water. At the end of the day, this is the daily, and if I'm putting any swirls or scratches in the paint from having dirt on the wash mitt, I'm not really concerned with it, because one, it's a daily, and two, when I do hit it with the polishing wheel, the buff wheel is gonna get anything that's in the clear coat out. So we got a little bit of some tar on the hood. Thankfully, I threw a little bug and tar in there, so that's gonna help get that off. And the other thing too is if you ever have like tar all over the hood, Looks great for its age. Keep at it. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, it's a 2001, 250,000 miles, inline 4-cylinder. 1ZZFE is the engine, actually. And I'll give you guys a brief sneak peek real quick of what's to come. Over here, we got the Torque 15 DA, which this is a dual action polishing, random orbit polisher. And this thing really does the trick. I have a bunch of pads for it. And I also got a bunch of different products. Like here we got Hydro Blitz, which is a hybrid ceramic spray wax by Chemical Guys. Love this one. This one works great. And then more importantly, I have Lava, which this is a premium wax. This is a hard paste wax. I like to put it on by hand. This stuff smells like oranges. And when you do put it on, whew, man, let me tell you, it gets that car looking brand new. And the cool thing is, because my car has got the flake, I know it's gonna make it look amazing. And I have never put this on my car. I did it on my truck before. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So this is Lava Luminous Wax. Like I said, it smells like oranges. And believe it or not, I don't think they make this anymore. I think they might have stopped making this one, which is unfortunate because this is like, man, not only does it smell amazing, but it's funny too, because after I did my truck with it, which my truck is over there, you guys can see the nose of the 97 C2500. After I did my truck with it, it was smelling good for a long time. Even just like walking around the truck, every time I walk up to my truck, I'm like, damn, it smells like oranges. It smells amazing. So looking forward to hitting it with that. Go ahead and screw the top back on it. But yeah, we got the DA, and I have a couple different pads for polishing. I'll go ahead and show y'all. I got a whole bag full of them. And the cool thing is, once you pick this up, you can actually reuse these pads. So a lot of these I've used previously when I did my truck, and then I've never did the Supra yet, but I might have to at some point. So like this one is a heavy polishing pad, as you can see, and then they got a little chart on the back which breaks down what they're for. So green, blue, yellow, orange, red, white, black. Might have been a color I missed, but I have all of them. They do the trick, and they're not too bad. I think they're like 10 bucks or something for a pad. And like I said, you can use them, get a bunch of uses out of them. And the other thing is, we got a couple of other products. I'll show you guys real quick. We got glaze, we got some tire shine, and we also got jet seal. So here's our tire shine. So the tires are gonna be looking brand new. That bottle is almost empty, so I'll show you guys what the new one looks like here in a minute. We got jet seal, which is a sealant and paint protectant. So this stuff, I like to use this. I've used this on the truck before. We got some glaze, and obviously these go on in steps. So this is called Glossworks Ultimate Glaze. I don't think they make this one anymore either. This will give you a nice dynamic shine, and it's got gloss enhancers, so this is real sweet. Put this underneath, I think this goes after the jet seal, and then the wax goes on top of this. But this is the thing, when you do a detail like this to a car, like it lasts a long time. Like, especially when you put wax on top of it too. And it doesn't rain here very often here in the desert. The main thing we have is the heat, so that's the most of it. We also got some natural shine, so we're gonna hit the rubber, the interior, door seals, the exterior, things of that nature. Interior and exterior, this is a water-based, works on plastic, rubber, vinyl. Dry to the touch, gives you that nice OG shine. And then we got P4 and C4. C4 is gonna be the cut, and P4 is gonna be the polish. So I'm gonna throw the C4 and the P4 at it, and this is gonna it's gonna look brand new. So the little scratches, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but there's some scratches right here. Might be able to get this this damage out. A couple of scratches here, there, and everywhere. Like I said, I've never done this to this car yet, so I've done it previously. I did it to my truck. I took care of the truck once, but I've never did it to the car yet. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Got the soap drying up, so we're gonna go ahead and Hit it with a little extra water. The other thing too is it's nice to do it right now before it starts getting hot. For those that don't know, I live out here in Las Vegas. It's very hot, very, very hot. So I like to do things like this when it's not 115 degrees. Because believe it or not, when you have, I don't have an interior shop. I do this all outside. So when you have to work outside, it's not necessarily fun to be doing this at 115 degrees when you throw the soap on the car, and 5 seconds you turn your back to go pick up the wash mitt, and now all of a sudden the car is completely dry. It just makes it a pain when you're doing it in the summer. So figured in the off season is the best time to take care of a multi-stage wash and detail. And I'm not just talking about like oh, I clean the interior. No, like I mean like a literal, like I showed you. Those products is a way that you kind of layer them. And when you do a detail like this, you know, this is something that if you weren't doing it yourself, you know, you could be charging somebody several hundred to thousands of dollars, $1,000, you know, plus for, depending on the level of it, of course, depending on what your clientele is, what type of car you're detailing, things of that nature, how bad it is, all that kind of makes a difference. But like I said, I'll just do it kind of for fun. And then I also like I like to take care of my things. So this is my way of giving back to the car, especially with how many miles it's got on it. But anyways though, like I said, I'm just giving it a brief wash real quick, not trying to take all sorts of time, because anything that really is in the paint that doesn't look real good is ultimately going to be cut right off when I hit it with the C4 and I hit it with the P4. And the shine is really going to come from that gloss enhancer. The gloss enhancer 1 is going to make a big difference, and then once I hit it with the wax, that's what I meant to say, the wax is really going to make it pop, especially because this has got like a nice gold pearlescent paint on it. So that lava works really good on bright paint. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Corolla is shimmering nicely. I don't know, it's just something fun about doing it too that I've always kind of enjoyed. I'm gonna have to grab the hose here in a minute. Starting to dry on this side. Also, don't mind me. Typically when I'm inside, I'm paying a little bit more attention to the chat, but since I have the chat and you guys over here on the PC or on the laptop, I gotta stop and come over here every so often to read it, because I can't see the chat when I'm like this far away. Even with the glasses. Wash the nose. Go and wet the wash mitt down. Get them headlights. But yeah, like I said, anyways, looking forward to it, getting it done. And it's a nice afternoon today. It's not too hot out, not too cold out. Not so hot that everything's gonna be drying instantly. There's nothing worse than when you go to detail the car and it's drying almost immediately. I know I said that already, but that really is the worst. Go to wash the car, turn your back, boom, dry. You gotta keep hitting it with the hose. We got a couple of spots of tar on the hood that'll come off nice and easily. But yeah, so far it's coming out pretty good. Car really wasn't that dirty, honestly. It just had some dust accumulated from not washing it for probably a good, I don't know, 6 months. Because mind you, like I said, if I can't do a wash like this, I like to do it myself. I have more fun doing it, and I like it done a specific way. I'm kind of particular, so if I can't do it, I'd much rather not bring it to a car wash. Even though, no judgment, if you'd like to bring your car to a car wash, that's cool. It just happens to be my thing. I like to do it my way, so if I can't do it, it's all right. It's just a daily at the end of the day, so it's not like it needs all sorts of work. Doesn't need to look all pristine at all times. Anyways though, almost good with the wash mitt. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it out. Just gonna breeze the car with some more water real quick. So I just rinsed out the wash mitt. Make sure it's nice and cleaned out. Yeah, you can see the dirt just coming right out of it. And then here in a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and set this off to the side, let it start drying. All right, there we go. So we're gonna let the wash mitt dry up. I'm gonna breeze the car with a little extra water here and there. That way we get that bug and tar off. And then we're gonna dry it off. There's not a whole lot left to do. In regard to the wash, that is. Everything else in regard to like the scratches and surface blemishes, that's all gonna come off from the polishing. That's really gonna do the trick. And also, like I said, when I'm getting off like finer things like the tar and things of that nature, I like to use this with the holes. For some reason, this works like wonders when you have tar and stuff like that. I almost think it works kind of like almost kind of like sandpaper. Something about the holes kind of gradually removes that each pass that you go with it. So I know it probably sounds funny, but that's my theory with it, at least. And the other thing too is I like to use this on the windows, windshield, side windows, things of that nature. Look at that, this is perfect out. Not too much sun. Car is staying sudsed up and wet. Tar and everything's coming off great, no problem. And that's the other thing too, is I like to give it a hand wash with the wash mitt, and then go back at it with the I don't know what you would call this. I'm gonna call it almost like a sponge pad. This thing does the trick. Go ahead and get the window. Honestly, not even that bad this time. Not bad at all. Roof's got a little tar on it. It's coming off, no problem though. Coming clean, it's coming clean. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it's funny too, because this car actually looks really good in the sun without any polish or anything like this. I've never given it that treatment, so kind of excited to see what it's gonna look like. I don't know if it's still gonna be sunny today by the time I get done with that process, but it's all good. I have to take some pictures of it. Maybe I'll shoot some video of it when I do end up getting it done, so I can show you guys what it's looking like. And I also want to get some new badges for the rear. Some of the Corolla badge has started to disappear over time. A couple of the letters, like the chrome, is flaked off, so I might switch it from chrome to the gold badges, because at the end of the day, this is the gold colorway, and I do like gold. So I've been thinking about it. I might end up doing the gold leather transition. Go ahead and do this side of the roof. Take care of the windows, mirrors. I kind of like to go top to bottom too. That way I'm not missing anything. A couple of tar spots. It's coming off nicely too. Perfect. Go ahead and wash this bad boy out. Get some water in it, keep it going. Hit the rocker panel. Usually I notice the bottom of the door is where it'll have nicks and scrapes and things of that nature. Of course, closer to the ground, you know, if you're going through certain places, you're gonna be getting rock chips and things of that nature down there. So I always find it nice to hit it with the C4 to get a little cut, and then the polish, take those rock chips, things of that nature out, have it looking brand new. Anyways though, I am just about done with giving it the once over with this wash, this sponge cloth, sponge pad, whatever. Got a couple of tar spots back here I'm just working on getting off, which is nice. When you have a car that's like a light color like this, there's nothing worse than having like a black scrape down the side or on the bumper, the doors, things of that nature. Look at that. Man, I know you guys can't see this side over here, but it's cleaning up nicely. Sponge pad, definitely probably one of my favorites for cleaning the car. Does the trick. Does it nicely too. Anyways though, give the bumper, the nose a little attention real quick. And all right, I'll call that pretty much done on the wipe down. I'm gonna hit it with a little cold water. Go ahead and wash out the sponge. Wring it out so we can let it dry. And now what we're gonna do is, I have a large drying towel. We're gonna get to drying it up in a minute once we are done with the wash down. Hit it with a last spray down. Get any soap, any debris off of it before you go ahead and dry it. That way you're not putting additional swirl marks or scratches into it if there is any debris left on there. And I also, the way I like to do it is I like to go top down. That way if there is any dirt, debris, anything like that, you get to work it off. There we go. Wash out a little debris around the trim that's collected. There we go. Look at that. Man, it's looking so much better already. All right, I'm gonna go around the back real quick. Since we got more hose over here, let's see. Anybody dropping anything or chat? Nothing, let's chill. All right, cool. Get a little water. Man, look at that. It looks so much better already. Whew, shit. friendly fire. Hit myself with the hose. Okay, we'll also get around the gas cap too. Sometimes there's some debris that'll work its way in there. All right, I call that pretty good. Double check over here. Yeah, I had a little debris I washed over here. Cool. Spray out the wiper cowl too. Usually some debris in there. Cool. All right, so far, looking a lot better. Now we're gonna break out the big wash mitt, or the dry mitt actually. Let me show you guys this. So I have this pretty large microfiber dry mitt from Detail Garage, and I'm gonna work my way from the top to the bottom real quick. So the best way I've seen this used is just to throw it on the surface and drag it across. This one works really good. I didn't even think about the fact that I have a tree above me, but whatever. I wanted to bring it a little closer out of the driveway so I can get some more sun. I didn't even think about having the tree atop of me. Go ahead and take care of the back window real quick. There we go. Go ahead and do this side. Wipe the mirrors down. Wipe out the side windows. Take care of this side, take care of these windows. And then we're gonna do the front glass and the hood. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite things to use to get the car dried up nicely. Nice large XL microfiber towel by Detail Garage. Always does the trick. Go ahead and drop these now. Take care of the bottom on this side. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and center the car up a little bit more. There we go. Get the front fender. Take care of the nose too while we're at it. Get the driver fender. Last little bit off this side of the windshield. Go ahead and drop that, wipe it down. And we're gonna take care of the nose and the hood. Yeah, I definitely would like to do the gold emblems, the gold badges would be pretty sweet. I might have to see if I can find a set on Amazon or something. Man, would you look at that? Looks a whole lot better. And I'm not worried about taking care of the rims and tires right now, because I'm gonna hit the tires with a little spray before we finish. It's kind of like the last thing I do. I usually got to work top down. I'm gonna do the interior windows, wipe them down. Somebody, the previous owner, I think, used to vape or smoke a whole lot. I think it was mainly vape because the car doesn't smell like cigarettes. I think they used to vape a lot, or they used like, I don't know, like oil or something. Maybe it was like some Armor All on the windows, because I've always noticed in my car, there's always been there, like when I first washed it and I first took care of the interior, it was like a haze. I know you guys probably can't see it, but yeah, there's like a haze on some of the windows, mainly on the back window now. I've hit the front windows enough that I've almost gotten rid of it completely. But yeah, so far the car is looking a whole lot better now that it is dried up. There we go. Bingo. All right, so good with the wash towel. It's actually not even that saturated. It's pretty, just a little damp. Took care of the entire car, top to bottom, and just letting the last little bit of it air dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that over here so this can start drying up. Even though, like I said, it's not very hot out, it'll still dry up nicely. So as you can see, that was the first part of the wash done. I'm actually gonna take a second real quick and I'm gonna move the hose out of the way. That way it's not tripping me up for the next part that we're gonna do. And of course we can turn it off. Go ahead and turn off the hose. And I'm also gonna rinse this out. Gonna rinse out the foam blaster. And let it dry out. There we go. Hit it with that last little bit of water. Take that off. Cool. Put that to the side. Once that's completely dried out, we can throw it back in the box. Go ahead and toss this bottle of Wash and Shine since I'm done with it. See, does it matter? All right. Since I have that that sponge over here, what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna hit the tires with a little shine. Actually, you know what? I think I might do this as the last step. The tires are pretty clean. This is gonna shine them up, but I'm gonna wait to do that. What I wanna do real quick is I wanna get into some polishing. Let's see, how's the laptop doing? All right, laptop's at 98%, which is good. That means we can unplug it. All right, let me go ahead and double check. Let's see, can I get enough length with this and the cord? Well, you know what I can do actually? Bear with me real quick. I'm gonna switch over to the battery on the camera. That way I'm not straining. All right, we probably just lost the feed for a second, but we should be back now. I usually use a dummy battery that I can plug into the wall or plug into an outlet. So I just unplug that real quick. Now we're using all battery power on the camera, so we don't have to worry about when we plug in the polisher. Go ahead and pull this back over here. So I got a nice long extension cord. And I'm gonna go ahead and coil the hose up real quick. Let's go ahead and lock it open and get it up and out of the way. All right, almost got this hose all coiled up. Cool. All right, now we got the hose out of the way. Somebody just text me. That's weird. Thought I just heard the phone go off. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, we are just about to start polishing the car down. So let me go ahead and grab the polisher real quick out the box. So I'm using a Torque 15 DA random orbit polisher. This has got a 1800 to 5500 RPM digital display, 900 watt motor, and 15 millimeters of throw. Hence the name, the Torque 15 DA. DA stands for dual action. And we're gonna break out some of these pads real quick. Let's see, what do we want to use? All right, so we got heavy cutting pad, yellow, light medium polish pad, heavy polish pad. We got the blue finish pad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and lay these out over here in order. Heavy cutting pad is probably the one I'm gonna mainly use. What is the black? Wax and sealant. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, bring our glaze and our wax back over here. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that's a mean scratch. We should be able to get that out. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys This is the Torque 15 DA. So it's got a digital readout. I'll go ahead and open up the cord. Go ahead and unwrap this. Make sure I got the handle screwed in well. Perfect. So basically what this does is this rotates. You set different speeds with it. Here it's got a digital display right here. Up and a plus and a minus button to increase or decrease the power, and a simple on and off switch. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a pad on here. And I think what I'm gonna start with is probably a heavy cutting pad, because I do want to get a little cut going on this car. So as you can see right here, yellow is going to be, according to the buffing pad guide, is good for heavy cutting pad for severe oxidation and deep scratches right here. So we're going to go ahead and use that. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the yellow. I like the yellow, and you can see I've actually used this one a little bit. It's got a little wear on it. Still looks about good as new. Only thing you want to keep in mind is if you do use these, you don't want to put too much pressure on it, as you can have the backer peel off. The backer is what holds it onto the DA. So like I said, don't want to go too crazy with it. And these are real easy to put on. Basically just Velcro, hook and loop. So as you can see, we got the heavy cutting pad. Go ahead and take that bad boy, put it on there. I actually just want to get this centered up well. All right, that should be pretty damn good. And I just like to press it on there, make sure it's good. And yeah, we do got some oxidation, and we do definitely have some swirls in the paint. So hoping I can take that out. Let me just make sure I don't trip the circuit when I plug this in. I don't think I will. Let's just double check, make sure we don't lose power. Cool, we should be good. All right, we should be good. So the next important thing is we have C4 and P4, and we've also got some polishing pad conditioner. So this is our polishing pad conditioner. We'll go ahead and put this P4 and C4 out of the way real quick. What am I doing? Right now I am cleaning up the Corolla. So I just gave it a complete wash and dry. Now what I'm about to do is I'm about to take the scratches out of it. So I don't know if you guys can see, but down here, I'm sure you can see it actually. It does look like you can see it. Down here, there's some scratches and shit. Somebody probably ran into some, the previous owner. And then there's also some scratches in the hood and swirl marks. So swirl marks, if you've ever gone to the car wash, like the pull-in car wash where they've got the brush, or even like the automatic car washes where you just pull through. Oftentimes, people that are really into their cars and their paint jobs, like I don't really care about the paint job on this one, but it's somewhat in good condition, so I figured I'd like to take care of it. But even certain wash techniques, like when you use like a wash mitt, like this bad boy right here, go ahead and show you. When you use a wash mitt like this, and you know, it picks up the dirt and the grime, you can actually scratch the paint if you're not like dunking it and like cleaning it out of the wash mitt. So it's kind of like some perfectionist shit, honestly, if you really care about the paint on your car. Do I really care about the paint on this car? No, but I'd like to make it look better. And the other thing too is it gives me practice, and I find it kind of fun to do this, and I already have a bunch of products for doing it, so might as well do it to it. I am currently celebrating the car, just hit 250,000 miles, so go ahead and get that centered up in frame. So yeah, right now I have the polisher out. We have the heavy cutting pad. We're gonna hit it with some polishing pad conditioner real quick. So this is just a little lubricant. It makes it so that when you do get to cutting, it makes the product work better. So the product would be P4 and C4. So C4 is a cutting compound. So this is a clear cut correction compound. If you don't know the way that car paint works, well, I'll explain it to you. And anybody who is tuning in who doesn't know how car paint works, typically there's a primer or base coat. Sometimes they're one, sometimes they're two. Pretty sure they're usually two. And then you'll have your base coat would be whatever color it is. And then over the base coat, they do clear coat. Depending on manufacturers and years, certain things like that, there's more or less coats of clear. And typically the scratches and things that you usually will see aren't deep in the paint. They can be deep in the paint if they're gouged so deep that they actually reach the base layer or where the actual color of the car is. But typically there's several layers of clear layered over the original paint color. So what this clear cut, what this compound here does is this allows you to, so right here it says ultimate paint restorer, scratch and swirl remover. Fast cutting compound, removes the swirls, scratches, and imperfections for use by hand or by machine. So rapidly remove scratches and swirls and restore your paint with Chemical Guy's C4 clear cut correction compound. Fast cutting paint correction compound designed and developed to deliver maximum paint correction effortlessly in the shortest time with the best results. C4 provides rapid results in less time, and the compound is effortlessly capable of removing scratches and swirls, sanding marks, scratches, acid rain etching, severe swirls, holograms, and 1200 grit and finer sanding marks with both DA and rotary polishers. So that's what this is mainly for. And then there's P4. So they kind of work in like a brother and sister. So you got C4 for cutting and you got P4 for polishing. So this is to remove the defects and achieve the highest level of paint perfection, deep reflection, and mirror gloss with the Chemical Guy's P4 Precision Paint Perfection Polish. So to put it simply, this gives you that show car shine and gloss, removes the light swirls and defects. So this is basically the finishing product after you've hit it with the C4. So real quick, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hit the pad, double check. All right. So we're gonna hit the pad with a little polishing pad conditioner. As you can see, this is also from Chemical Guys. Give it a little shake. If I gotta turn this on, actually. Oh, that stream. Is that off? Yeah, we want to spray. There we go. So you don't even have to go crazy, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna grab the C4 and shake well, apply 4 to 5 drops to desired pad, prime pad with pad conditioner, dab product out evenly across 2x2 section. Turn on machine away from paint to a setting in between 1,000 and 1,500 RPM. For final pass, all right, it says using just the weight of the machine, no pressure, work area in 3 to 4 passes until compound becomes clear. For final pass, adjust speed setting to between 1,200 and 1,800 RPM. Work until optical clarity is achieved. Remove residue with a clean microfiber towel. Oh, my bad, actually, I was reading the wrong instructions. DA orbital, turn on machine on paint to speed setting 1 to spread product, increase speed to 5, 6. And using moderate pressure, work area in 2 to 3 passes until product becomes clear, follow the light pressure to finish. So this is pretty easy to use. Give it a quick shake. And what did it say? Four to 5 drops. All right, so we're gonna do like 4. Or you know what, we'll do 5, whatever. Here. There we go. And I'm gonna bring this over here. I'm gonna work the hood first because the hood is kind of like the main part of the car that you see anyways. All right. cool. So, like I said, 2x2 section, so it's gonna be like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this upper half of the hood real quick. Dab the product in. Do something like that. Speed 1. And then now I just go at it. So hopefully this isn't too loud. It shouldn't be. When I do turn it up, it is gonna get a little bit louder, but it's all good. Not a big deal. But now I just work this into the paint so it becomes clear as it says. And this is also gonna get the oxidation out of the hood. So the hood has some oxidation in it and it looks spotty. And I might end up bringing you guys a little closer. Let's see if I can get y'all a little closer. Let's see. Can I get y'all any closer than that without straining? Yeah. There we go. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good right there. All right, cool. So, working this product into the hood, starting to get clear. Let's just go ahead and read this real quick. Work until optical clarity. Let's see, DA orbital turn on, paint, speed setting 1 to spread product, increase speed to 5 to 6 and using moderate pressure. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we're really doing some work. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my pocket. So far, that's already coming out pretty good. This might actually go real quick. Remember when I had to do this to the truck, it took me so long to do this to the truck. Like I said, it's gonna get a little noisy, but it's all good. Turn on and using moderate pressure. Work area in 2 to 3 passes until product becomes clear. Follow with light pressure to finish. Remove residue with a cloth. All right, cool. So we're gonna do some light pressure. Get this last little bit off. And as you can see, go ahead and take a look at this pad. So you can actually see what it looks like. This used to be a nice bright yellow before we started. So now it's actually starting to get quite a bit of that oxidation and grime up, off and out of the paint. What I'm gonna do real quick, since this is probably gonna take me a little bit longer, is I'm gonna go ahead and grab the light before we need it so I don't have to stop. So I'm just gonna pop in real quick. I have a nice Milwaukee light for working at night. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab this real quick. So we just picked up the work light. This is what I use for when it gets dark out. And go ahead and set this bad boy up. So I still got lighting out here when the sun goes down, which probably will be doing within the next hour, half an hour, something like that. And I'm also gonna grab the conditioner. Cool. So yeah, like I said, it's already looking a whole lot better. We're gonna hit the polishing pad with a little conditioner. Just a spray or two keeps the product working evenly into the paint. And I'm gonna grab out a fresh microfiber so we can wipe off any anything that's on the surface. Follow with light pressure to finish. Remove residue with a clean microfiber towel. All right, cool. So that'll get that off. And that's already looking, whoo, so much better. Looking brand new. Looking like a new car after that. I think the next thing I'm gonna do, since it's a very small section, is I'm gonna do this front quarter panel. So I like to break up the car into sections. So I'm gonna do the quarter panel or the front fender real quick. And then we're gonna move back onto the hood. Just because the hood is a larger section and typically you're supposed to do about a 2x2 section. So this is about a 3x1. So I should be able to spread the product evenly and get it worked out real quick. Like I said, I don't want to spend all night doing this. Just want to get it done so the car is looking much nicer. So I'm going to go ahead and dab the product on here just across the surface. And the other thing that's nice is you can gradually use less and less product as you start working it into the paint. So I kind of like to do something like that. Some people like to dab it. I kind of like to do a mix between dabbing it and spreading it onto the paint. There we go, all the way down to right about here. Go ahead and wipe it off. Wipe that off of there. And let's do it to it. So like I said, it's been a little minute since I've used this. So let's see. Turn on machine on paint. Turn on machine on paint to speed setting 1 to spread product. Increase speed to 5-6. And using moderate pressure work area in 2 to 3 passes until product becomes clear. Follow with light pressure to finish. All right, so go ahead and bump it up to speed 1. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and get that worked into the paint. All right, so that's worked into the paint now. We're gonna bump this up to speed setting 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. That's done. Go ahead and wipe the panel off. Whoo! Look at that shine, man. I can almost see my reflection. Nah, all jokes aside, I actually can see my reflection and it's looking good. Man. Sheesh. Would you look at that? It's got that glass reflection. It's starting to smell real good too. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, baby. Sheesh. Damn. That shit's looking great. Wipe off the rest of the residue. And like I said, this is the cut. So I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible so we can move on to the polish. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's not stop. Like I said, I want to keep moving as quickly as I possibly can. Throw a little more product on the pad. Get that worked into the hood. Let's do it to it. Let's get this hood done. Go ahead and straighten this cord out too, since it's a little coiled up. There we go. Move our extension cord up and out of the way. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and dab the product on. Speed 1. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and step our speed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got roughly half the hood done now. It's gonna go ahead and wipe off this excess residue. Keep it pushing. Get the other half of the hood done. It's looking real good. Getting that oxidation off too. Paint looks brand new. There's a couple of spots where it's rock chips, things that I won't be able to get out. A couple deeper scratches that I'd have to do some actual multi-stage paint correction on, but the C4 and P4 are really good if you want to get just nothing crazy, nothing too crazy done on the paint, you know. So it's looking good, looking pretty good. All right, on to the other side of the hood, and then we'll do the bumper here in a minute. Go ahead and hit it with a little pad conditioner. Cool. Put a little more product on here. Cool. Just keep it pushing. Another section knocked out. Hood is completely done. It's gonna wipe off the residue. Looking a whole lot better now. Whoo! It was looking a little rough before. That oxidation was no joke. And it's getting some of the minor scratches out. Like I said, this isn't multi-stage paint correction. It's simply a you know, a combo product between the C4 and the P4. So nothing too crazy, but they do work pretty good. Don't want to set your expectations too high for the combo, but they definitely work. They do the trick. Perfect. Nice. All right, I think what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna take my hoodie off because it's actually starting to get a little hot. All right. Oh, shit. All right. Got the boy Shugs in the chat. Sheesh, it's been a minute. Hey, the Corolla is looking good, man. I gotta wipe off some residue right there. So far, we already got the hood done for the clear cut. Next, we got a little polish to do with a little P4, which we got, where is the polish at? Right over here. So this is the P4. This is what's coming up next. C4 is already almost done on the front end. I'm gonna move on to the doors, and it's actually coming out pretty damn quick, so, which is good, because like I said, I don't want to be spending hours on end doing it. I just wanted to briefly clean the car up. Yep, so we got that done. Keep moving on. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna do the front end, because I should be able to get that done real quick. And it's looking a little rough. So, do that real quick. Give it some more spray. Cool. Then I'm just gonna leave this open. I need it, because we are definitely gonna need it. Should actually be able to get this entire front end section done. Yep. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Front end looking a whole lot better. Getting those scratches out. And like I said, this is not the C2, C4, C6, C8, because that's multi-stage paint correction. This is just kind of like a one and all type deal. So doesn't cover every single thing. It's not going to get every single like major deep scratch out, but it'll get a majority of the stuff out. Have it looking new. And it's looking good already. I can't wait to see what it looks like with once I hit it with the polish. So far, I feel like we're making pretty good time too. Like I said, I don't want to be working on this for hours on end, so already making some good headway. Excuse me. Go ahead and wipe that extra product off the chrome. There we go. Cool. Wow. Look at that. Took care of a lot of that oxidation. That's crazy, man. It was looking rough as hell on the front end before. Go ahead and wipe my glasses off real quick. Cool. Night breathing. Shit, you might not value life. Life. Shaking up Sprite. When we get Sprite. Twice. Wasn't in no light. All right, real quick, I'm gonna get this side done so we can just keep moving. Keep grooving through, getting this done. I'm gonna do this front fender on the driver's side. Cool, it's coming along good. Go ahead and wipe off the residue, keep it pushing. Let's go ahead and get these doors done. Unfortunately, the clear coat is a little damaged over here on this side. It doesn't look like there's too many coats of clear on here, so I'm not gonna go too crazy up on the top end. Just gonna give it a little wax on, wax off type of cut. I'm gonna get these doors done real quick over here. Then I'm gonna pop over to the passenger side, get those doors done over there. And hopefully within the next 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, we can be done. That's what I'm looking forward to, at least. That's looking a whole lot better. Oh, that shit. You should know. I've been on my dose. Yeah, I mean, you should know that shit. You should know. I've been on my dose since a young kid. That shit. You should know. I've been what you need, what you want, and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plot, and what you want. I just serve the fiend, working at the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dough. What you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plot, and what you want. With the fiend, working at the corner store. Only guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dough. Run up on the boom and I get. Mozzie talk to him, yeah. Looking low, fucking me though. Not no dough, they start motherfucking the dough. All right, we're gonna take care of this rear passenger, keep it moving. Like I said, I do not want to be doing this all night. Keep it moving quickly. Cool. Driver's side looking good. Nice. All right, moving on. I don't think I'm gonna do the bumper just because there's already some paint removed there where the clear coat has thinned out. So I'm actually not gonna do the bumper. And we're gonna be losing sunlight pretty soon here. You should be able to get that out, right? I don't know. That's looks like it's through the clear coat. Also, that's the other thing too, is there's only so much you can do when you've got scratches that go down or through the clear coat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop over to the other side. Not really too worried about the rear. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the rear because believe it or not, the clear coat is a little messed up. I might do the trunk lid, but everything else, just because the clear coat, there's only so much I can do. So we're gonna pop back over to this other side, start taking care of this, knock it out. Just wipe off that extra excess. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this back door, and then I'm gonna avoid this section because we're missing some clear here, and it's really not that bad. I'm starting to get hungry, so I might end up calling it soon. And we're running out of sunlight. I should have did this earlier on in the day. And the other thing too is I got to get some more of this stuff. We're starting to run low on this polish and pad conditioner. So the other thing too is we can go ahead and turn this up since we don't have to worry about the sunlight now. All right, man, look at that. So far, it's looking a lot better. Getting some of those minor scratches out. Some of them are gonna be a little bit too deep to work with the C4. Might have to use the multi-stage paint correction, but I don't know if I care that much about the Corolla. Like when I did it on the truck, it made sense because the truck didn't really have paint damage, but I don't know about the Corolla. So anyways, that's how that's coming along. It's coming out pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna do the polishing tonight because like I said, it's getting a little later and we're gonna be running out of daylight soon. And I also don't wanna be making hella noise with the polisher at night if I don't need to be, and I got some college work I can do, so probably change up what I'm working on. But so far, it's been pretty good. In a minute here, I'm gonna do a brief wipe down on the interior, through the windows, interior, exterior. Anyways though, that's how the Corolla's looking, a whole lot better. There we go. But yep, that's what I was using. Using a little detail guys, chemical guys, C4. Let me go ahead and hit my autofocus back, there we go. So yeah, we just did a little clear cut paint correction. And I'm gonna go ahead and close this product up. I'm gonna start putting some stuff back into my bucket, all the wash stuff. I'm gonna give the interior wipe down here in a minute. So we got some hydro interior, which is this stuff right here. Also by Chemical Guys. This is real good for, this is an actual ceramic interior quick detailer. Excuse me. And you know what I am gonna do too? I gotta pop the trunk. What we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna do the windows, interior and exterior. Might be in the back seat, but I'm pretty sure I put that can in the trunk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the trunk. But yeah, what I like to use is, I'm sure you guys have probably heard of this before. It's called Sprayway. Go ahead and show you guys this. So this is Sprayway glass cleaner. This stuff works real good. Stuff works wonders. I think it's like $5-6 for a can. This stuff lasts pretty damn long though. And I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the windows real quick. So this stuff is kind of like a foam, and I don't like to go too crazy with it. Go ahead and take care of the side windows. Then we'll do the interior as well. It's usually the exterior that needs it the most anyways, but where's that clean towel? Yep. We're gonna use this clean towel for the windows, and then we'll use another one for wiping out the interior. The other trick too is if you want a streak-free shine, sometimes what I'll do is I'll add, I'll have a wet towel and I'll have a dry towel. So I'll use one towel for doing the wipe down. This stuff usually doesn't streak, which is one of the reasons I like to use it. But you can use 2 towels, that's the other trick. You can use one wet towel and a dry towel, and that usually works pretty good to get you that perfect streak-free shine. Yep, so it looks like the rest is gonna be interior wipe down that it needs. Clean off the mirrors, of course. Cool. Take care of the windshield real quick. Got a good wipe down. Do the other side. Passenger side is good. Just let that stuff dry up. Driver's side's looking good. Go ahead and drop these down. Go ahead and do the interior glass on this side, and then we'll take care of the interior on the other side. And the exterior. Cool. Passenger side is about to be done. We can can keep it moving. Then we're gonna do a wipe down on the interior, just a quick wipe down on the interior surfaces, the door, common areas that'll pick up, you know, grime and things like that. Those are good. Go ahead and do the back window real quick. We're gonna do these exterior windows on this side, on the driver's side. Cool, those are done. We're gonna do the interior on those real quick next. Take care of this big back window. Then we'll do the front window in a minute. The rear window is the main one I've had to take care of. Just because, like I said, whoever originally had this car, I think used to vape in here. And when you vape in the car, you get a lot of like this weird residue that looks like oil. It looks like a film on the windows and things like that. And makes it actually pretty hard to see through. So kind of excited to, I've been working it off every time I clean the windows. A little bit more and a little bit more until it's just about gone. I remember it used to be really bad on the driver's side and passenger side windows, so it's gone now, thankfully. And where'd I put that can? All right, cool. Put the can right here. All right, exterior front is good. Got a couple of rock chips in the windshield. I can't do anything about that though. Awesome, let's just make sure that's interior, right? Here's that exterior. That must be interior. Unless those are window scratches, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna take care of this back window real quick. Cool. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss that rag in there. We'll grab another one so I can take care of this back window with a fresh rag. And nice thing is I have the trim piece out in the back, so I can actually give this whole entire window, this whole entire back window all the way down to the bottom, very good wipe down, which is very nice, very nice. Go ahead and turn the towel, get that streak-free shine. And I gotta turn quick. Cool. Back window is good. Doesn't look like there's any more streaks on it either, which is nice. Yeah, the streaks on the back window were terrible before. They were horrible. And I'm gonna do the interior front window real quick. Go ahead and take my phone holder off and we'll put that back up in a minute. Clean the rear view. All right, rear view is nice and clean. Nice. Go ahead and wipe down the dash since this is already wet, matter as well. Get the dust off of it. Yeah, so far it's coming along good. Looks great. Go ahead and close up actually, before I close up the doors, we're gonna start doing the interior wipe down. Let me put my phone holder back up here. Right about there is where I like it to be. Yep. Just double check that's a good spot, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. All right, we got a good spot for the phone holder. We're gonna grab that ceramic detailer and we're almost done. Windows are good. We got an extra towel to wipe the windows if I get a little overspray on them. Let me double check what's the laptop looking like. 95 Toyota Corolla. This one's actually a 2001. Yep, this one's the 2001 Corolla, but it's looking good. Not too bad. Not too much, man. I did a little wash, did a little detail on it. Go ahead and turn my light on now. There we go. Go ahead and put this product over here because I'm not gonna need it tonight. We are gonna hit it with a little tire shine, a couple minutes. right, we just get the interior wipe down. I need to go ahead and tighten up these screws on the head unit because, believe it or not, it looks like it started to shimmy a little bit. Oh, is that just the face? It is just the face. That's interesting. I might need to, I could probably tighten it up just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna wipe this out. I'll wash it out. Car's almost done, actually. Not too bad, not too bad. I do gotta shampoo the seats again, but I'm probably not gonna get that done today. Have to do that another day. Go wash this with some hot water real quick. All right. Excuse me. Cool. Looking a whole lot better in here. Go wipe down the head unit a little bit. Cool. Car looking so much better. Where did I just put that? That's a real question. Oh, there it is. Go ahead and spray that down. Let that soak. Spray that. Take care of that mess. Sheesh. Looking and smelling a whole lot better in here. Tell you what. I'll wipe that down. The steering wheel. Windshield's clean. Windows are clean. All right. All right. Windows look good. Got a little scent I'm gonna spray up in the car too, make it smell better. Wipe down my door and the steering wheel, and just about done. So my door ain't even bad. A little ceramic detailer, do the trick. Wipe off the sill, door sill. There we go. Let's go ahead and wipe down this interior piece real quick one more time. cool. What I'm gonna do real quick, let's see, what do we got? Hey, thank you for the roses, my guy. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I wish I was paying more attention over here. I haven't, it's been pretty chill. Didn't have a whole lot of people popping in. Let's see, how's the laptop doing? Laptop's at 62, all right, cool. I'm gonna start bringing some of this stuff back inside since I'm about done doing the cleaning. Bring this stuff in and then we can bring that in on the next trip. I was just on show. I'm kinda Louis Vuitton Don. But my mama purse, now she Louis Vuitton mom. Malls and I ball too hard. Oh my God, is that a black card? Reply, why yes, but I prefer the term African American. Express brains, power, and money. She know what I've been up to. Lyrical shit, mayonnaise, pepper bands, I push miracle whips. They ask me, not tell them. All right, we can go ahead and put these back in the bag because we didn't get to polishing today, but it's all good. Sometimes you only get so much done with so much time. All right, we got the natural shine, condition. This, we can bring these two in. See anybody in here right now? Nah, it looks pretty chill. Cool. Bring these last couple of products in. All right. All right, we got the interior detail. Ow! Put this back up here. Na 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 na. And I'm actually gonna put the polisher back in its box because I am done with it for now. Go ahead and take this pad off of it. right, we're gonna put this polisher back in the box. All right, almost done cleaning up. Well, let's put this foam blaster away. We got the Torque DA back in this box. All right, we're gonna bring this in, and then all we got left is a couple of towels, and we're gonna clean the rim, the tires up, not the rims, the tires, and we can call it a night. Go ahead and hit that pad with some hot water to get the product out of it. Shine these tires up real quick with a little spray wax. It's actually not spray wax, it's actually specifically tire shine, but do the trick. Got a little excess on the rim. It's no problem, just wipe it off. There we go. Sheesh. There we go. Rims is done. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up on the Corolla. Thank you guys for joining. Thank y'all for watching the video. That has been a quick little part one of the detail on the Corolla and celebration of it reaching 250K miles. I'm more than likely will be coming back to make a part two where we finish up the polish. Unfortunately, sun went down about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, probably now, maybe almost a half an hour, or I'm sorry, an hour now. So anyways, there will more than likely be a part two of this where we finish polishing, where we do the wax, maybe the gloss or the glaze, and yeah, get it looking real good. Anyways though, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. JDMJ, I'm out. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you learned something new, got any questions, drop them in the comments. Other than that, peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one.